Hi there. I am going to show you some quick steps so that you can create an infographic or a poster that has lots of different elements on it. This is a recreation of something that had been sent to me, and it's something similar to what you may be asked to create. We've got some text that we've created. We've got some text boxes with some color fill. We've got a diagram that we pulled off the internet and we have cited it. More text boxes. We do have an image here that we also got off of the internet, off of Creative Commons, so it is copyright free. And we have an oval graphic that we've created just as a visual element of interest. And this is what the original looked like. That I was just giving an example of how we might do that in Google Drawing. So this particular graphic was online somewhere, and I replicated it, and you will too. So how did I do some of these things? Well, first of all, from the library page, you can get to what's called the Creative Commons, and I just clicked on this link, and it brought me over here. And I had actually just looked for a, a human skeleton, and I did some searching, and I got my image. So to add an image, you click on this um, icon, and you can upload from your computer or from Google Drive. So depending on what device you're on. Now, I initially had this image, but I wanted just the skeleton. So I'm just going to quickly show you this other very cool tool, and your teacher will help you find it as well. Let's see if I still have it open here. And it does not look that way. So what it is called Remove BG, and it's to remove the background. And what I did is I uploaded the image and it removes the background. It's very cool. So I am going to just select this and delete it. And I'm going to upload the one that I had the background removed from. And you can see it renames it after you use that tool, renames it to remove BG preview. So we'll pop that in there. So now I have this image. Now I have to insert text. We use text boxes here. You get your bullseye, and then you can begin typing. If you want this to have a fill color, you can pick a color. You can also go over here and choose a gradient. You can choose the type of outline, and you can change the thickness of the outline. Sometimes I really like to have big fat outlines. That's up to you. Now let's say that I have lots of these boxes. I just used a copy and paste command, which is a control C and a control V, just so I could quickly throw these things all around. Now, one thing that you'll want to do is work with arranging how these elements show up, because you might want to have something layered on top, or you might find that we don't want this on top of our skeleton. We want this on the back. So we'll just say send backwards. Every now and then you have to use the send back versus send backwards. So you can play around with how these different elements appear. Now, for me to get the oval, I grabbed a circle. I went up to shapes, came over here and grabbed a circle. And I created my oval, and I changed the colors the same way I just showed you before. And I made it a gradient. And then I wanted my skeleton. Sometimes you have to move things over to be able to get to things underneath, or vice versa. So I would like to, so here's my skeleton, I believe, and I'm going to bring him forward, or her forward. Arrange, arrange. Like I said, sometimes it's a little funny.